Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 1881 of What You Up To Now, documenting the journey originally as I transitioned from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business. Traveling right now, so I'm going to have strange backgrounds for the next couple of weeks, which is always fun and always interesting. I started out in the dark, and now on my third video today, the sun's coming up, and this is really a weird setup, but it will be fine. Sorry, I'm moving you all around with me. Lame duck, ants. Ants and lame ducks we're talking about today. Ants in this year's Get Your Goals annual challenge. This year's annual challenge is all about getting what you want, me too, in our life, in the different areas and aspects of our life. We did general things in January. In February, we focused on our emotional well-being. This month, March, we're focusing on our mental well-being. Next month, I think we're going to do spiritual because it's Easter and spirits and things like that. And then probably May, we'll hop into physical. This is the first time I've ever done physical not first, which is really strange and weird for me because usually I consider my physical well-being first, at least since 2010. Okay, 2011, I have considered my physical well-being first and foremost before everything and anything else. But all of the different areas and aspects of our life are totally interconnected. So it doesn't really matter which order we specifically work on them. What matters is that we spend some time and energy on each of the different areas and aspects of our life, actually consciously considering how they impact our life and how we can use them to create our life. Today's topic, ANTS, stands for automatic negative thoughts. And we all have them. So I shared in today's challenge the 10 most common ones and then my tweaks on those because I've experienced pretty much all of those at some times in my life. Maybe not that everybody was out to get me or that the world is against me, but most of the others on that list, as well as the positive things. What can we do to flip those around? I shared the 10 items that the experts suggest we replace those automatic negative thoughts with automatic positive thoughts in the areas of what's possible for us. How we see and approach and look at things has a huge impact on how we experience them. And then I shared 5 different ways that we can deal with those automatic negative thoughts that will empower us instead of letting them take away all of our personal power. And our action item today is simply to think about and notice, do we have any of those automatic negative thoughts that are popping up that we're just letting rule our lives without us consciously choosing, yes, that's how I want to respond to this. And then our idiom to kind of coincide with that for Supersize Your Business today was lame duck. And lame duck, interesting idiom. I've definitely used the expression before, but I don't usually mean it in a negative derogatory way. I mean it in, you're in the wrong place. You need to fix this because you're not being as effective as you could be as a human being. You've got so much more to offer than what you're showing up as and how you're showing up. And basically it comes from not doing what you say you're going to do, or not honoring your debts, or in the London stock market and stock exchanges where it originally came from. A stockbroker didn't honor his debts, so they called him a lame duck. It's also been used to describe politicians when they have been elected out of office, or then somebody's been elected to replace them. The time between the election and the inauguration of the new person that's coming into whatever office is there's a lot about the president online if you want to read about that. But it applies to anything, right? When a CEO is leaving or retiring, or usually if they're fired, you get rid of them right away. But if they're leaving because they're retiring, there's a period between the time they say they're going to leave and the time they actually leave, and they're not usually super effective during that time period. However, I contend that that is a personal choice. You can choose, you can do the most you've ever done in that transition period, or you can do nothing, right? If you're doing nothing, that would be a lame duck. If you're making a difference, leaving a legacy, I guess the opposite of being a lame duck is creating a legacy. I just thought of that now. So that was our idiom for today. Traveling and down in Texas for a couple of weeks, hanging out with my sisters and my mother, who's going to be 86 next week. She doesn't mind me saying. I always say how old I am. I'm 63. So going to do that. If I can help you in any way, ask. Otherwise, I'll be with you tomorrow. Don't be a lame duck. And don't let those ants get you. Have a great day.